What is going on, everybody? It's Charlton with Our Dad's Gone Crazy Exotics. Today is Thursday, June the 5th, and in today's video, we've got to save another ball python's life. Literally the last clutch that we had to do the same surgery that we're getting ready to show you. Twice in a row, 2 clutches back to back, having to save 2 babies' lives. But before we get into that, I know I did it at the end of the last video, but nobody ever watches the videos to the end, so just give you a quick update of where we are for our season. I just put clutch 15 in an incubator. We have 2 incubators actually up and running right now, so hopefully none of them do get completely maxed out, because I don't want to max them out, but I might have to some point in the season. But this month we're expecting 10 clutches, another 10 in July, and then no telling how many more clutches before the end of the year, but I would guess at least another 10 to 15, if not more than that, before the end of the year. So make sure, if you're not already subscribed, you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video if you want to, but let's get into this. So, like I said, I just cut this clutch yesterday. They were definitely all ready to pip. This one was actually out of the egg. So I got to looking at it and noticed its umbilical cord is tied, just like that other baby. So it won't be able to absorb that. So, 2 things you'll need for this surgery. That's all you need. Dental floss, razor blade, really sharp scissors. If you use scissors, make sure they are super sharp. Last time, tried to use scissors that I had sitting here and they wouldn't cut through. So, if you use scissors, which I guess I should be putting this on the camera, but I'm just making a loop right now. I'm going to keep it fairly big. Alright, so, you see this vein? That's the main vein going through here. All these other veins, there's stuff going through there. But that's giving the baby the blood and stuff, and it's going to absorb this, and that would be its first meal. Because that's tied into a knot, and just show you on the baby. Get that cocoa off. That's kind of like your belly button. That's the belly button of the snake. So, what you need to do, now that we got her knot all unknotted, tie you a nice little loop. You want to go on this side of the knot, not this side, because if you tie it off on sorry, I thought I heard something weird, but anyway, you're going to want to tie it, I did say on this side, but on this side of the knot, because you don't want it to absorb, try to absorb that. You got to get past that knot right there. Go kind of close to where his thing is, because the rest of that's just going to fall off anyway and absorb and be just like normal. You want to give yourself enough room to cut also, because you don't want to cut too close to the dental floss, because the last thing that you want to have happen is that dental floss to slide off of there, because then the animal would bleed out. So right now I'm just making a few loops. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up, but you can see it starting to turn white. Where right there close to the dental floss where the tissue is. and then it's still red on the outsides of that. That white is because there is no longer blood flow going through there. Now when we cut this, we'll obviously see a little bit of blood. Go ahead and cut these strings. We might have cut that string a little close. I'm not 100% sold that knot will stay. We did cut those strings a little close to the knot. You want to leave a little bit, and those got way too close for my comfort. Because the last thing I want is, as this snake is crawling through this substrate, it knocked that dental floss off. So we're just going to go right over the same area. A couple loops. I know, baby. Let's make sure we leave plenty this time. So, see how we left good amount that time? And then, from the side of the knot, away from the animal, where all this sack stuff is, that's where you want to cut. So, pretty far away from the dental floss, and you're just going to cut that free. Just like that. So that's what, no, it's nasty, but that's what would normally be the snake's first meal. Trying to get it to focus good. Maybe if I move the snakes. But that would normally be what the snake's first meal is. And if you can't tell by the eggs, this is clutch number 5 of the 2025 season. I've also gotten asked questions on how soon you can sex an animal. You can literally sex the animal right out of the egg. It's not going to change anything. Some people wait till after they shed. But we have here a little female. Yep, looks like it. Yep, a little female. So, if you want to know if this little girl is going to make it or not, she looks just fine. Whoop, get it. I wasn't even paying attention, but she looks just fine. I forgot I had this thing set up where I could have the girls showing a little bit too. I should have twisted it down. There we go. Sorry about that. I doubt anybody's still watching it this late anyway, but make sure you follow along. We'll definitely do an update video, and we'll see if she makes it. And that is why we cut eggs here. So that was 2 clutches back to back. If you didn't already tell from the update video of the previous clutch, that baby made it. It's already eating great, doing good. So I expect this baby to do the same. It'll be able to absorb that little bit. And that other baby from the other clutch, it took its first meal. It was one of the only babies. I think there was 2 babies out of all 6 that took its first meal once I got them set up that was offered to them. All the other babies have had their first meal by now. but it was only one of 2 that took its first meal on its own. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you drop me a comment, and I'll engage with you a little bit. Y'all have a good day.